Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of AFR Monday Night Tights. I am your host, Steve Tower. Thank you so much for joining us here on February 18th, 2019. This is 1 week before our February pay-per-view event, Roses Are Dead, where all of our titles will be defended. Tonight, we will see all of our current champions in action in non-title matches, and actually we'll see a couple of them in matches they're not used to being in. Both of the tag team champions will be in the ring in singles matches facing off one-on-one against their opponents next week. So both members of the Border Patrol will be in singles action tonight. And then our main event of the evening will be a big epic tag team matchup between the team of the current heavyweight champion and the U.S. champion. They will be taking on members of the committee, Groupthink and Triple G, who they will be facing next week at our pay-per-view event. All right, so we will get right down to the action for our first matchup of the evening. So here we are in Biddy Beer Arena, Medfield, Massachusetts. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We have quite a matchup here to kick things off. It is Big Mouth Bass, Kyler Bass, one half of the Unnatural Disasters, the reigning tag team champions, and he will be facing the Canadian Express, Mark Russell, in a one-on-one matchup, and this is a sneak peek at the tag team championship match that will be happening next week. So let's see who gets bragging rights going into the match next week. And for this match, we're going to have a special color commentator join us in the booth, Deb Russell, who's normally at ringside, but she'll be behind the table with us here for this matchup, cheering on her husband, Mark. All right, so let's see if anything happens in the pre-match. We're going to go to Highlight Reel O. And it's 53 on Highlight Reel O. So let's see. The ally of the underdog wrestler offers disarming comments, reduce the ally and the underdog's grudge grade by 1 point. So Deb Russell says, "You got this, hun." And if Mark did have a grudge grade, he would have lost it as he thanks her from from ringside for the uplifting comments. So there we go, and the match will be underway. Our referee for this match will be John Sievers, our veteran referee who calls things right down the middle. All right, so here we go. The bell rings, and this will be kind of an uphill battle for Mark Russell. He's giving up 200 pounds to Big Mouth Bass, Kyler Bass. But let's see if he can do it. And well, there we go. Right away, a quick comes up, and indeed he does. He's gonna use his speed, hit a big splash on Kyler Bass. Gets him into the corner, hits a big splash for 2 points, and the match is underway. All right, cheat. Nobody has the cheat quality. Grudge. Well, that's gonna go to Kyler Bass. He's gonna hit a big spinning back fist. That'll rock the Canadian Express. Let's see. Oh, and then he's gonna keep going with his grudge. Let's see. A ring rope leg drop clothesline. Oh my! So he uses his side, gets Mark Russell down to the mat, and then climbs up on the second turnbuckle, drops down for a big leg drop for 3 points, and he is gonna feel that one tomorrow. He's slow to get up. Let's see. Helps. Well, they are both helped. Although, oh no, actually, right now, Kyler Bass would not be. Well, we'll say that he is, but it's going to go to the trailing wrestler anyways. So we're going to go to highlight reel M. And let's see. 52 on highlight reel M. Let's see. Oh, actually, let's re-roll that, because that was, we've already used that diagram. Okay. Let's see. The manager of the mate bashes opponent overhead with a heavy object, scores 2 points. So Deb Russell with her trademark Swiffer mop runs to ringside and whacks Kyler Bass with it while the referee is not looking apparently, and gets a couple points and evens the match back up. All right, so let's go to the next one. Let's see, object. Well, neither of them have the object, so we'll go to the next one. Let's see. Mean. Neither of them are mean. Uh-oh, so crowd getting restless. This is going to be a big TV move. Let's see. Kyler Bass is going to hit a big spine buster slam. Well, just for 1 point. All right, mean again. Neither wrestler mean. And there's another grudge grade. Kyler Bass going up on the ropes again to hit a knee lift for 3 points. Uh-oh, and it's not looking good for the Canadian Express. Let's see. Oh, but he's going to bounce back here with a nice series of moves using his quickness. And he capped it off with a big knee slam. All right, and let's see, helped. Well, again, this is going to go to the trailing wrestler. Let's see what happens this time. Oh, well, unfortunately, Deb Russell comes in and again tries to interfere with the match. Oh, actually, this time she attacks the referee. And the referee is going to call it right there. He calls for the bell, so it's going to end in kind of a brouhaha. Nothing settled here as Mark Russell and Kyler Bass will exchange a few words. So Kyler Bass picks up the victory by disqualification, but next week it'll be a tag team match for the titles. All right, let's see what happens in the post-match. We're going to go to highlight reel T, 34. Let's see. The win results in the end of an existing alliance with current face ally. Well, that's interesting. So the Unnaturals, they've sort of been unofficially being coached or by their by the father of Kyler Bass's partner, Freakenstein Sr., and he's in here somewhere. Well, I don't really need him, but so Kyler Bass is going to make some comments, I guess, after the match and say that they no longer need the tutelage of the retired WAF Hall of Famer. All right, so that's going to end this match. And next up, we are going to have a very special hardcore matchup. And it is going to be between Trash Can Epic And, oh, I forgot to write in his TV grade. And he is retired Baseball America superstar from the Cape Cod Lobsters. Big League Baseball legend Doug Smoles. And so this will be a hardcore matchup. So Doug Smoles will come to the ring carrying his baseball bat. And Trash Can Epic, of course, will bring his trash can down to the side of the ring. So this should be a very interesting match and continue the growing hardcore division that we have. There's a potential that we might actually introduce a hardcore title belt at some point. But tonight, this will just be for bragging rights. And let's see what happens. We're going to go to highlight reel 32. Let's see. Celebrity is upset by rude comments of the favored wrestler. Insults wrestler on TV. Increase the favored wrestler's grudge grade by 1 point. So as Doug Smoles is coming down to the ring, let's see. Who do we have? Tim B shouts a rude comment at him, and he takes that to heart. So his grudge grade will be 1, and he will have the grudge grade advantage because Trash Can Epic has a 0. But the bell rings, and we are underway in this hardcore matchup. Well, there we go. Both wrestlers indeed have an object, and so they're both tied. So it'll go to the favored wrestler. So there we go. He says batter up and takes a big swing and connects right to the gut of Trash Can Epic, and he'll follow that up with a big kick to his midsection. Let's see, for 2 points. Doug Smoles not wasting any time here in his WAF debut. Let's see, strong. They both have it, so it's going to go to the trailing wrestler. He'll use his strength. Let's see. I'll get a new one. There we go. He sets him up and hits a big reverse bulldog on him. Okay, so now we're going to go, let's see, neither wrestler helped. Alright, so we'll go to the next card. Oh, and we're going to go to the wild card. Alright, wild card and the hardcore table. Let's see, 22 on that wild card table. The favored wrestler is not helped, so he gets a nasty gash after being slammed through a pane of glass. And that'll score 2 points for Trash Can Epic. Oh boy, so glass flying everywhere. We've got our first blood of the evening. And, oh, but Doug Smoles is going to come right back. Climbs up to the top rope, hits a big body press, catches Trash Can Epic. Let's see, 2 points. Crowd really loving this one. Let's see, favorite. Oh, he actually doesn't have a favorite quality. All right. So we'll move on to the next card. No, it's another TV move. Let's see. Oh, there we go. He showed off a little of his wrestling prowess, a belly-to-belly suplex into the turnbuckle. Another 2 points, and Doug Smoles out to a big lead here. Let's see. In grudge, well, there we go. He is going to win the grudge. Picks him up, slingshots him into the turnbuckle for 2 points. Favorite. Neither wrestler has the favorite. Oh, another TV move. Let's see. He'll set him up and hit a big neck breaker for 2 points. Perhaps getting him set up for a big finisher here. Let's see. Powerful. They are both powerful, so that'll go to the trailing wrestler. Trash Can Epic uses his experience, gets him into a half Nelson submission hold, but Smoles is able to escape. Let's see, favorite. Neither is a favorite. Oh, and that's going to be grudge. Let's see, we'll roll the die, and we get a 2, so that's going to be a gold. So he's going to get 3 points, and he's going to set him up for his suicide squeeze, which is a bear hug. Oh, but not going to, doesn't get it locked in. All right, so that'll be a... We'll remove the fatigue token there and put it on Trash Can Epic. He goes back to the corner. The match continues. Let's see. The control wrestler is not helped. His opponent is not quick, so we'll go to the next one. Oh, let's see. It's going to They're going to hit their signature move and double it. Who's going to get it? Heavy is either... Oh, and that's Trash Can Epic. Oh, boy. All right. So he does a atomic drop onto his trash can, and it's for D6 points, but it's going to double it. So that first one... Oh, well, he doesn't get all of it and just hits 2. Smoles caught a break there. Let's see. TV move. That's going to go back to Smoles. It's another big body cross for 2 points. Let's see, strong. They are both strong, so it's going to go to the trailing wrestler. Slam Smoles into the turnbuckle with a big body slam. Neither wrestler smart. Oh, we're going to go back to the wild card, 34. The favored wrestler is powerful. Tosses opponent into the cheap seats, and then... Oh, there we go. He's going to toss Trash Can Epic into the crowd and then picks up his own trash can and dumps garbage on him. And it's for 3 points of damage. And he's going to pin him out in the crowd. It's a hardcore match, so falls count anywhere. Let's see, Trash Can Epic, his TV grade is now going to be down to a C because he's fatigued. So he needs a 23 or less to kick out. 1, 2... And, oh, at 3, he just kicks out at the last moment. The match continues. Let's see. Is he quick? No. And his opponent is not quick. All right. But his opponent is strong, though. Okay, so he's going to, let's see. He'll hit a, oh, there we go. He'll hit a big drop suplex for 2 points. Oh, boy, who is going to win this back and forth matchup? He is not favorite, and this opponent is not helped. We'll go to the next one. Let's see. Neither wrestler agile or quick. Oh, and that's going to be a big TV move. Let's see. He hits a flying boot kick for a point, and he's going to set him up for his finisher again. And this time he gets it. He gets him up in the suicide squeeze bear hug, and Trash Can Epic is not able to get out, and he has to tap. And how about that? Doug Smoles wins this hardcore matchup with a submission. And what a showing for Doug Smoles. Maybe we'll be seeing more of him as he put on a good display tonight in this hardcore matchup. All right, he'll get some cheers from the crowd. Let's see if anything happens in the post-match. We'll go to Highlight Reel T again. 25 on Highlight Reel T. 25. The face win results in a new alliance between Face and the foe of Trash Can Epic. So actually, he had been fighting with oh, where is he? Super Stinger. So Super Stinger comes out and says, "I like what you're doing, Doug Smoles." And so there we go. Perhaps a new lifelong alliance, or, you know, until one of them turns on each other, forms between Super Stinger and Doug Smoles. And he is victorious tonight. All right, so next up, we've got another singles match between two people that will be in the Tag Team Championship match next week. So first, representing the Border Patrol, standing at 6'2", 225 pounds, from Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, Dancing Bob Hansen, and representing the Unnatural Disasters from Smyrna, Delaware, Freakenstein Jr., 6'2", 300 pounds, and he is a man on a mission. He's got 12 grudge points. And his letter grade is a quadruple A, so he will be the favored wrestler tonight. But let's see what happens in the pre-match. Highlight Reel O. 62. Let's see. The commissioner makes a glowing TV statement about the wrestlers. Reduce the grudge grade of both wrestlers by 2 points. Okay, well. So Freakenstein goes down to a 10. Bob didn't have any grudge points, so he will stay at 0. All right, so here we go. A singles match between one half of the tag team champions, and then one half of the team that's going to be taking them on next week. So Bob Hansen's partner lost earlier by disqualification. Let's see if he can do any better here. Oh, and our referee is going to be Don McLean. And so anytime that there is a quality check tie, if Freakenstein is on a circle spot, he's going to win the tie even if Bob is trailing. Oh, all right. So here we go. The bell rings and we are underway. All right. The first one is quick. Neither wrestler quick. We'll go to the next one. Agile. That's going to go to Bob. He gets in, ducks under a chop from Freakenstein, and then returns the favor with a chop right back to him. Favorite, that is, let's see, they both have it, so it'll go to the trailing wrestler. He whips Bob into the ropes, and let's see if he can finish it up. Oh, and indeed he does. Let's see. Whips him into the ropes and then hits a big clothesline for 3 points. Oof. Puts all of his 300 pounds behind that. Let's see. Powerful. Oh, they actually both have the powerful quality, but they both only have it on square spaces. So nothing's going to happen on that. Cheat. Neither wrestler is a cheat. TV, great. Oh, that's going to go to Freakenstein. Let's see. He's going to hit a... Oh, he's going to get him in a half Nelson chokehold. 3 points before Bob is able to get out of that. So the man, the myth, Dancing Bob Hansen, not doing so well here. Oh, but this is going to go to Bob. They both have a specialty, and Bob's trailing. And Freakenstein is on a square, so Don McLean's special ability there, the ref will not kick in. So Bob sets him up for a series of punches that he calls Sweet Chin Music, and he's going to hit it for 5 points. Well, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Freakenstein staggered. Bob back in the match. Let's see. Neither wrestler quick. Oh, and again, it's going to go to specialty. He sets him up again. Let's see. Oh, but this time just one before Freakenstein blocks the next one, shoves him back. All right, we're on even ground now. Agile. Neither wrestler. Bob has it, but only when he's on a circle spot. Let's see. Neither wrestler has the cheat quality. And let's see, a comeback. Well, neither wrestler is trailing at this point. All right, let's go to the next one. They both have the favored, and they're tied, so it'll go to Freakenstein. Just 1 point. Picks him up for an airplane spin toss. Neither wrestler cheat. Oh, and a grudge. Let's see. And the 1d6 is a 1, so that's going to be a gold. 1, 2, 3. Gets Bob in a chin lock and scores 3 points before he's able to break out of it. Let's see. A test of strength. 1d6 for both wrestlers if they're strong. And they are. Okay. All right, so the white die is for Freakenstein. The black die will be for Bob. Oh, and Freakenstein's going to win it. So let's see. He powers him down and then picks him up and hits a big brainbuster DDT for 2 points. Uh-oh. Let's see. Mean. Neither wrestler mean. Favorite. Well, that's going to go to the trailing wrestler. Let's see. So Bob's going to hit a big kick. 1, 2, 3. And then roll a d6. And we get a 2. The crowd starts chanting, Bob, Bob. He gets an extra point for momentum. Who's going to win this matchup? Let's see. Smart. That's going to go to Bob. Oh boy, so he whips him into the ropes, and then hits a big reverse bulldog. 1, 2, 3, and he's going to go for a pinfall. Can he get it? Oh no. Freakenstein kicks out before there's even a 1. All right, so the match continues. Oh, and a heavy. That is going to go to Freakenstein. So it's for 1 point, but he is also strong. So let's see. A 4. He recovers and lands another move. Let's see. Oh, a flapjack mat slam for 2 points. Uh-oh. And then he signals to the crowd for his monster mash, which is a big forearm club. So he whips Bob Hansen into the ropes, calls for the forearm smash. Oh, and Bob Hansen ducks, and he does not hit. He gets out of the monster mash, and the match continues. Oh, but Freakenstein uses his weight, comes back, hits a big elbow, knocks Bob down to the mat. Uh-oh, let's see. Neither wrestler has an object. Oh, another heavy one. Let's see. But just for 1 point, gets him in a head scissors. Let's see, grudge. Oh, that's going to go to Freakenstein again for 1 point. And now he's got Bob Hansen in a pinfall. Let's see, and Bob's going to kick out again before there's a 1 count. Anybody's match here. Let's see, Mean, neither wrestler Mean. Oh, and another heavy. Oh, wow. So, let's see. He'll throw him into the ropes and then hit a big splash. And now he's going to set him up again for the monster mash. Oh, and that time he drills it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And, oh boy. So, Freakenstein gets the win. But a heck of a match by Bob Hansen, who almost pulled it out. Managed to avoid the Monster Mash once, but could not avoid it a second time. All right, but definitely a taste of things to come for next week. And let's see what happens in the post-match. We're going to go to Highlight Reel X, I believe, for the first time. Let's see, 24 on Highlight Reel X. The defeated wrestler, highly upset after disparaging comments by opponent, increases grudge grade by 3 points. Well, there we go. Bob Hansen not happy with some post-match comments by Freakenstein, so his grudge grade will go up to 3 points. And these two will be seeing each other next week at Roses Are Dead. And they will try to pry the tag team titles away from the Unnatural Disasters. They have been pretty much unstoppable in the ring. They are on quite a tear. Alright, so before we have our main event, it is time for another episode of The Signal of Truth. And this week's guest is going to be the reigning U.S. champion, Sean Banner, who will be in the main event here in just a minute. He'll be tagging up with the Head Trip. And taking on 2 members of the committee, including Triple G, who he will face next week to defend his title. Alright, so Dolph Signal comes out, introduces his guest, Sean Banner, and let's see what happens. 26. The guest shows up with a duffel bag containing an item belonging to the current champion. Issues a grudge match challenge. Alright, let's see. Well, since he's already the champion, let's say that he, what does he have? We'll say that he stole the hooded robe from Triple G, and tells him that he can have it, if he wins this next tag team matchup. Alright, so that means that this next match is going to be a grudge match. So there will be some ramifications for next week, because the winners of this match will get a boost in their TV grades, and the losers will go down. Alright, let's see. So actually, the committee is going to be the underdogs in this because both Sean Banner and the Head Trip have AAA TV ratings. All right, so this match, it's a tag team matchup featuring the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship, Zed Groupthink, and the #1 contender for the U.S. champion, Triple G, both members of the committee. And they will be taking on the team of Leonidas McCown, the Head Trip, who is the reigning heavyweight champion, and then his tag team partner will be Sean Banner, the U.S. champion. He'll come to the ring with the hooded robe of Triple G in his duffel bag, and he'll taunt him with that before the match begins. And so a little bit extra at stake here, as this is now a grudge tag team match. Our referee is going to be Jerry Maddox. He calls things right down the middle. All right, let's see what happens in our pre-match. We're going to go to highlight reel O. 61 on highlight reel O. The commissioner interrupts a TV interview to express disappointment with the favored wrestler's performance. Increase the wrestler's grudge grade by 2 points. Oh, how about that? So everyone's favorite commissioner, Howard Shore, comes out and says that he is very disappointed with his 2 champions, and he's hopeful that there will be a new champions next week. So that'll just increase the grudge. So McCown goes up to a 9, and Sean Banner's grudge grade will now be a 8. All right, so here we go. And Sean Banner's going to say that he wants to start in the ring. He has not ever faced Zed Groupthink one-on-one. So they'll start off together in this tag team match, and here we go. All right, so Heavy is the first one. That's going to be Groupthink. Let's see, so Zed Groupthink, he's 6'6", 300 pounds. Sean Banner, 6'4", but just 255. So Groupthink will use his weight, push him around, and then pick him up by the hair, and then slam him back down to the mat. Ooh, for 3 points. Ouch. Let's see, and then no tag. They will stay in the ring. Let's see, are both wrestlers strong? I believe they are. Or strong or powerful. Yes, they are. Okay, so here we go. It's going to be a test of strength. All right, so roll the dice until the ref calls for a break. All right, so first we get a 5. The leading wrestler gets a point. All right. 6. Uh-oh. Said Groupthink wearing him down. Let's see. There we go. 4. And the ref is going to call for a break there. All right, so Zed Groupthink wearing down Sean Banner. Let's see. And oh, we're going to get a hot tag, though. So after the ref calls for the break, Sean Banner able to make his way to his corner for a hot tag. And here comes McCown. And he loads up and hits a straight right to Zed Groupthink to get a point. Cheat. Oh, well. There we go. And then Zed Groupthink is going to nail him with a low blow for 2 points. Oh, boy. And then we're going to roll a d6, and we get a 3. Okay, so just go to the next move. All right. And then is there a tag? All right. So, yes, he will tag in Triple G, having done his damage. All right, so here we go. Mean. Neither wrestler has the mean right now. All right, signature. Well, that's going to go to the trailing wrestler. Let's see. Oh, only if it's a submission, though. Okay, so not a submission, but he will hit his signature Bad Karma throat thrust for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And let's see, then there'll be no tag, so still head trip against Triple G. Quick. Neither wrestler has quick right now. Favorite. That is going to go... Oh, actually, surprisingly, Triple G has the favorite, because he's the bad guy that everyone loves to hate, I suppose. And he's going to hit a big headbutt for 3 points. Uh-oh. And the challengers looking really good here. Let's see. And he's going to tag back in Zed Groupthink, who would like nothing better than to get a statement win against the champion. Oh, but Head Trip's going to recover. Let's see. He's going to work over Zed Groupthink, then hit a big moonsault from the top rope for 3 points, and then he is going to make a pin attempt. Let's see. So Zed Groupthink a double A, so 36. 1, 2. Oh, and he gets his shoulder up on the 2 counts. All right, let's see. And then there's no tag. Object. Neither wrestler has an object. Let's see. The control wrestler is strong. Let's see. So he is going to hit a nice Russian leg sweep for points. And let's see. Oh, there we go. He's going to tag in Sean Banner. And they're going to... Head Trip will hold Zed Groupthink's arm behind him. Then Sean Banner comes in and hits a big kick to the gut for an extra point. Let's see. The control wrestler is not mean, but Zed Groupthink is. So he's going to come around, get out of a hold, and then pick him up into a big suplex. And then pick him up again into a power slam. Ooh, for 2 points. And let's see. He's going to tag back in Triple G. So here we go. The #1 challenger for the U.S. Championship and the U.S. Champion in the ring. Oh, but Sean Banner is going to use those comments from the commissioner to power himself up. Let's see. What is he going to hit? He's going to hit a big backdrop. 1, 2, 3... and then toss Triple G down to the mat and then choke him out before the referee finally breaks it up. Let's see. And then he's going to tag in the Head Trip. Let's see. Can the champions put them away? Oh, Triple G has the favorite quality. Uh-oh, and that's going to be a big 3-point move. Let's see. A shoulder net breaker, and he's going to get the Head Trip set up for his figure 4 arm lock submission, and there is nothing the Head Trip can do. He's in the middle of the ring, and he's gonna have to tap out. Oh my! Triple G gets the heavyweight champion to tap out in the middle of the ring, and that is it. The challengers have defeated the champions in their lead up to their matches next week. And so this was a grudge match. So Triple G's TV rating is going to go up to a AAA. Zed Groupthink will go up to a AAA. The Head Trip will now go down to a AA. And Sean Banner will go down to a AA. So that could have some definite impact on their match next week. All right, the committee... with the big win here, let's see if anything happens in the post-match. Let's see. The heels won the match. So we're going to go to Highlight Reel U. And we get a 46. The heel win results in the loss of a help call. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. So, I guess with Triple G getting the win, he's going to decide that he no longer needs to be part of the committee. And so he has officially said that he is now his own man and he is no longer part of the committee. Oh, that's interesting. Just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier. So the show was going to end with Triple G and Zed Groupthink arguing. Perhaps Triple G thought that he should be the leader of the committee, and he has officially severed his ties with the committee, so he will be on his own when we go to the pay-per-view next week. All right, so there we go, guys. A crazy show. In our lead up to our pay-per-view event next week, Roses Are Dead. That will be happening at our normal time, 8:30 next Monday. All 3 titles will be on the line. So all the champions that you saw tonight will be in action. So who knows? We might have 3 new champions next week. So, all right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next week. But until then, get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.